Hello my dear learners, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So here I welcome you all in your computer class. In this class we will move on chapter number 7 of your book, and the name of the chapter is File Management in Computer. File management in computer means, first we will see what is file, how we can create a file, how the file management is working on the computer, how the file management is working to manage all your files. And then we will see if you want to store your file of your data, of anything that is important, how we can store it. Okay, there should be a device that should be there in computer to store your information, to store your data. Okay, so we will see all these things in this chapter. I'm hoping so you already watched the previous classes, previous video. Yes, so here we will start a new video, a new chapter. Okay, File Management in Computer is the chapter name. Okay, let's start. Hi friends, in the last chapter we learned to make drawings in Paint. We already know? Yes, we also save our work with a name on a computer. Our saved work is known as a file. The work that we have saved in the computer is just like a file. Let me tell you more about it. Let me tell you more about what is a file, how the file looks like. Okay, so what is a file? What is a file? Okay, we will see what is a file. So a file is an object on a computer. So what's a file? File is an object on a computer. It stores data and information used with a computer program. Okay, so they have data and information in it. Okay, file has data and information used with a computer program. For example, a document, an image, a PDF, etc. We can see files on a computers as icons. So the icons is also there. Here's the different icons for the file. An icon help us to know what kind of file is it. So with the help of icon, we can able to identify the file. It should be in a PDF format, in a Word format, or in an image format with the help of their icons. Okay. For example, first is this is a PDF file. So this is the PDF. This is the Word file. So that's why the icon should be in a Word form. Next, this is a PDF form. So this file is in the PDF form. And the third one, this file is the image file. With the help of icon, we can identify this is the Word file, this is the PDF file, and this is the image file. Okay. So file also have different categories. Okay. So your data, your information should be stored in the form of Word, in the form of PDF, in the form of image. Okay. So how are files created? So how the files is created? That is stored in your computer. So a file is created using a computer software program. So files are created using a software program. For example, to create a text file, you would use a text editor. To create an image file, you would use Paint software, and so on. So different softwares are there, different programs are there to create your file. Okay. So why do we need to save files? Why we need to save files in all these things, in all these CDs, pen drives, and hard drive? Why we do it? Let's have a look. So saving a file means to store our work in the storage device which are available with the computer. So in the computer, we can able to save our files. Okay. These can be hard disk, pen drive, and CDs. So in the hard disk, pen drive, and CDs, we can able to store your data. Your all the information should be stored in the save file. Okay. So we can use CD, we can use pen drive, we can use hard disk. Okay. So we can able to use. Do you see all these things? Okay. Now we must be thinking why we should save a file. Why we have to save our file? Whatever work we have done in the computer, why it is necessary to save it? Let us understand this with the help of an example. Let's see with the help of example why we save everything something that is important, something is good, something is beneficial for future, we have to say, you have to save it. Okay, for future use. Suppose you are drawing in a house in a paint program while you are in the school. You are doing paint, you are doing a very beautiful painting on your computer. You could not complete the file and the school bell rang. Now the period over, you have completed only the half part of the drawing, the rest of the part is uncompleted. So your teacher tell us to you to complete the drawing in the next computer class. So if you want to complete that drawing in the next computer class, so you have to save that file first, because in the next computer class you can open that file and continue your drawing. Okay, so if you save your file, you will be able to open the file and continue the drawing from where you left. So where you left, you can able to continue your drawing with the help of save tool. But if you do not save your file, then you will have to start from beginning. If you don't save that file and just shut down the computer and go in your classes, then again when you come in the computer lab in your next class, you have to continue the whole drawing again. Okay, so when we save our file in a computer, then it is there in the computer until you deleted it. So if you just save that file, it cannot delete automatically. It should be deleted if you can delete it, then only it can be deleted. So this is the main purposes, this is the importance to save our file in the computer. Okay, so let's see saving a file, how we can save a file on a computer. What are the steps that is essential? What are the steps you have to know? Okay, so let's see. We can save a file in the computer using save option. So save option is there in the computer. Here we can see in the left side of your computer, the save option is there in the file of category. Okay, so this option is found in almost all program, commonly under the file drop down menu. So in the file drop down menu, we can see a save option there. So in that save option, if you selected, your file automatically save in the computer. So steps are involving to save a program. Let's see what are the steps. So first go in the file tab, then click on save as options drop down list. Save as option is there in the left side of it. Then save as window will appear on your screen. Then save as window appear. The picture is also mentioning in the form of image. Just observe that one. Okay. File manager, file as. Here you can see option number 3. You have to select the path where you have to save your document in the my computer, in the my document where you have to save it. Just select it, and in the last you have to save that button. Okay. Then fourth is identify the location and folder in which you want to save your file. So identify the location also which you want to save your file, in the computer, in the desktop, where you have to save. Okay, so select the location also. And fifth, the path is displayed in the location text box. Enter the name of the file in the file box. In the file box, here you have to enter the name, like with your name. For example, Yashvi important document. Like this, how we can rename the file. So that's why when I again opened our computer, I searched that file name, Yashvi important. So it easily found it. Okay. Next, press save button, then your file becomes safe in the we can say right side of the bottom page of the desktop. Option is there, save. If you select save, then your file is automatically safe. These steps involve. Okay, this thing is clear how we can save it. Okay, now we should create a folder so that we can keep our files in an organized manner in a computer. So like let's say in the computers but folders are there. So that's why your work, your important documents should be organized properly. So we should keep the same kind of files in one folder. For example, image, holiday homework, etc. are kept in a separate in different folder. So according to the names, we can categorize it with the folders. So your work, all your data will be organized properly if you create folder according to the names. That much is clear. Okay. Now, where are files stored? So where we can store the file? So let's see. The files that we create on a computer are stored on the storage device. The storage device, we can able to store your files. For example, a hard disk, CD, etc. So hard disk and CD are the storage device from where from there we can store your data. First is hard disk. Hard disk is available to store your work. So hard disk is a storage unit which is found in every computer. So in every computer we can find hard disk. All the files we have saved are stored in the hard disk. So in the hard disk, whatever the documents is there, we can store in the hard disk that is there in the CPU. So the hard disk can be divided into smaller compartments known as partition. These partitions are also called drives. Okay, here we can see. Okay, so in case we need to see the partition in the computer, then we need to follow the given steps. So what are the steps you have to follow? First, double click this PC. In the double click, this PC icon should be there in the left side of your desktop here. Then the following windows will open up on your screen. The window will be open. Here the window is there. Okay. In the window, the hard disk is divided into 4 categories: C, D, E, and F. The 4 categories should be C, D, E, and F. The 4 categories should be there. Can you see? Here we can see C, D, E, and F is also there. Okay. So these are the 4 drives. Okay. So that from the hard disk we can easily store anything. So this is how the computer is working. How the files is managed, how the folder is managed in your computer, and all your work, all your data is stored safely on your computer. Okay, so are you getting my point? How we can save the file, how we can delete it also, how we can rename the file. Okay, so this chapter is all about. I'm hoping so this chapter is totally clear to you and easy to you. Yes, so that's all my dear learners for this class. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.